Look how beautiful these have been wrapped up. Catherine has been very kind to donate one of her beautiful knitters necklaces for the giveaway, as well as one of these beautiful project bags, and she's also kindly put in one for me and this beautiful project bag, which I did see Catherine, she was using this bag with this beautiful fabric. I'll open it up in a bit and I'll show you. She was using the same one on her podcast that she did a little while ago, and it's gorgeous. But I'm going to open this one up now. So this is the giveaway one. Oh wow, absolutely beautiful. Turn that around. Oh look, so she's hand stamped a little heart symbol there. You've got moons, you've got stars, you've got these beautiful stones. Oh my, look at that little pumpkin. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. And so these are removable. So the idea is that you wear it like a normal necklace. So you've got the, I'm sure this is probably like a leather cord. You can see there it's adjustable as well. So you can adjust it to whatever length you want to wear it. And as you're knitting and you need a stitch marker or a progress keeper, because you can use it, Catherine's put the circle there, so if you did need to use it as a stitch marker you can, but if you wanted to use it as a progress keeper you can. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, and look at this one here. So you've got some other stitch markers there as well on this little clasp. Wow, I'm excited to open mine up now. Thank you, Catherine. I'll leave all the links down below where you can find everything. Catherine has a beautiful online website with an array of beautiful products. Look at that. Is that not absolutely amazing and so clever? So again, there's a mix of stitch markers, progress keepers. There's another one of those clasps with the removable stitch markers there. And Catherine has, look at this, she's stamped an S, and she's put that little sweet pine cone and this squirrel, which reminds me of all the squirrels. We've got a big park at the end of the road and there's always lots of squirrels in there. Look at that one with the little toadstool. That's also got a little S on it. This one has got a little heart on it. There's some really pretty ones with jewels and beads. There's like a little leaf there. Oh, it's beautiful. I absolutely love that, and that makes me so excited for autumn, which is my favourite season. My favourite time of year is autumn, and that just, yeah. Thank you, Catherine, so much. I absolutely love everything, and I love my project bag. It's absolutely stunning. This is on Catherine. Again, I'll leave all links down below, but this one is called Garden Rose, and you can find this one on Catherine's website. It's just beautiful. Look at all these different tones, all these different colours. It's just gorgeous. I am going to give this one a quick wash, and I'm going to go make myself a cup of coffee, and then I'm going to sit and do some knitting, I think. Hi, welcome to the Ollie and Bella podcast. My name is Cherie and this is episode 20. I'm going to be chatting to you today about some knitting, some crochet, another confession, we'll get onto that, some happy mail, And it's an exciting episode because I'm going to be announcing the winners for our knit along that we've been doing, which has been so much fun. So I hope that you are all well. I hope that you are able to sit down or settle down, maybe with a drink and a project, or maybe I'm keeping you company when you're doing a boring job. That's when I tend to watch. Well, I watch lots of podcasts when I'm doing lots of different things. So I normally put one on if I've got to do boring ironing, because you all know I don't like ironing. So that makes my ironing a little bit more enjoyable. But sometimes I will settle down and if I'm more comfy and I've got my knitting or my crochet or maybe some sewing or something, then it's also nice to put on a little podcast for some company. So maybe I'm keeping you company doing that. And yeah, I'll get right into it. So it's probably best that I tell you where you can find me, just in case this is the first time you're watching. So you can find me 3 places really. You can find me here. You can always leave me a comment down below. You can find me on Ravelry if you use Ravelry. I'm on there as Ollie and Bella, or you could email me, and that's podcast@ollieandbella.co.uk, and you'll find all those details down below. Yeah, that's about it really. Oh, it's the shopping. Really? I've just made a coffee. I'm back. God, I couldn't have planned that. Funny how things like that work out, don't they? Right, I've made fresh coffee. And we can resume with the podcast. So, I think I've already said where you can find me. And I think I was literally going to just get right into chatting about current whips. I've got a couple of finished objects as well. Where did that bag go? What have I done with that? Oh, I think it's in that one. So I think on the last episode, yes, I did. I was talking to you about the big mistake I made when I was knitting these socks. Now, this sock is perfect and it fits lovely, and I used the right size needles. But on my second sock, so whenever I knit my socks, I tend to do the cuff on a 2.25 needle, and then for the remainder of the sock I use 2.5, and my tension, because I'm quite a tight knitter, so I need to go up that extra little bit to a 2.5. Guess what I did? I knit this one on 2.25 for the cuff, and then I knit the rest of the sock on the 2.25. And I know a few of you, I'm still trying to read through all your comments. Life has just been so hectic and busy at the minute, but I will make time to sit down and read them all, because they are lovely and I love seeing them when they pop up. But I know that I'm not the only one. I read that a few of you had also done little mistakes like that. And so I frogged them because they needed to, only to the cuff. And to be honest with you, they're not the longest ones. You know, it's not a really long leg. And so I'm at the heel already. So I'm happy about that. And I wanted to sort them out, and I want to be able to wear them because the yarn is absolutely beautiful. So hopefully next time these will be a finished pair. So that's them. I won't talk too much about them because I did speak quite a bit about them last episode. So if you want to go back and watch that, you can. I think I even show you the sock, because when I say I knitted the whole of the second sock, I literally knitted all of it, and it wasn't until I put it on that I realised. Silly me. Okay, so next up, because we're now in July, these are my Christmas in July socks, and I'm going to be joining in with Suzanne, who is Green Lambkin Yarn. I've mentioned Suzanne a few times on the podcast, so I'm sure you all know who Suzanne is, but in case you've not and you're coming here for the first time, I will leave a link down below to Suzanne's channel. She is running a really fun cowl this month, and she had such a fun update in her shop. She's got lots of Christmas themed yarns. I'll leave a link to the vlog. She did a really lovely vlog showing you the yarns. She had samples that were made up in the yarn, so you could see how it looked. I think she had like a shawl sample. There was some socks. It was a really lovely little video, so I'll leave a link down below. So I should have said to you, I made that little project bag. These are just really simple little project bags when I get the time to do them, because 3 children, life is hectic, especially because my littlest is she's still at home stroke preschool, so she's not actually started school yet. So she starts in September. She's really excited. I'm excited for her. I feel a little bit sad because obviously it means she's growing up, but I feel really excited for her, and hopefully come September time I'll have a little bit more time to myself, and just time to be able to catch up and do things. So my days and my weeks literally fly by for me. They're really busy, and that's why sometimes I just crave quiet time to just chill. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, yeah, it's lovely. Anyway, so I've got my Christmas bag. I bought this one. I think, yeah, I did show it on the previous episode. I fancied getting a new, because you can never have too many project bags. And I love this one because it's got pussycats on it, and it's got Christmas presents on. Just love it. It's such a fun fabric. And this one, again, I'll leave a link down below. This one is by an Etsy seller called Amelia X Joy. I think that's right. It's lovely, and I love it. It's really soft. It can fold, can scrunch down quite small to pop in a bag. And inside there's also a pocket. It's brilliant, absolutely lovely. And I love that it's actually got a round bottom, which is great. So in here, if you remember last episode, if you did watch last episode, a new little section that I've been featuring on the podcast is called Shop Your Stash. And so each episode, normally before filming, I will have a look at my stash and I will pull out a skein of yarn. But I've not done that this episode, but I have got some yarn, but I will mention that in a bit. So this was my yarn that I picked last time when I was shopping my stash. And this is a Christmas themed yarn, of course. And this is the colourway Gingerbread House, and it's by Stranded Dye Works. And it's on, it's a fingering weight 75/25 superwash merino nylon. And I loves it because I love anything that's around the theme of a gingerbread house. I think I love gingerbready colours. Gingerbready? Yeah, I can say that, can't I? And I think that's probably because I love autumn. It's my favourite time of year. And whilst I love colour, I also really enjoy yarn that has like this caramel, tan, brown colour. I really enjoy it. And then when it has speckles of colour with it, I just think it's, yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. I'm going to knit the String of Lights sock pattern. And this is designed by Sock Witchery, who is Lindsay. And Lindsay has a podcast channel. And she's just started... I think she might be on episode 2 or 3. So again, I'll leave links down below. And she loves knitting socks, obviously loves designing socks. And I'm almost sure, Lindsay, if you're watching, you're going to have to let me know, that the yarn, which I thought was so funny, I'm looking at that yarn thinking, oh, I'm sure that's this yarn. It looks really similar. I don't want it to drop in my coffee. What do you think? I'll have to find out. So that is the pattern I'm using. I've literally only cast on, because obviously waited till the 1st of July, and I've just done my cuff. And so I need to remember, to change to 2.5s. I think what I did is when I finished my socks the other day, did I not put them in here? No, I didn't, but I need to do that. So I'm really looking forward to working on them. And it looks such a lovely pattern. I actually got 2 of Lindsay's patterns because I was watching, I really love watching the Bumblebee Acres podcast. And it's such a lovely podcast. And on the podcast, I'm sure it's Sam, she always shows what everyone's been working on and the socks, and normally, quite often, the patterns are String of Lights by Lindsay, and is it called Second Breakfast Sock or something like that? And the 2 patterns are just lovely. They always look so lovely in all different types of yarn, and I've been meaning to do it, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do it. So again, I'll leave links down below where you can find Bumblebee Acres. Their yarns are absolutely gorgeous, and I love how their sock yarn looks so plump, because you know I loves the plump sock yarn. How are we doing for time? Right, so let's put that one away. Oh, right, this is where the confession comes in. Let me have a sip of coffee first. Can you guess? It's not because I've bought something, it's a project. And it begins with B. Yeah, couldn't help myself. So, in my defence though, I will just say, I was having a sort out of all my yarns that I've got, and I came across some DK acrylic yarn. And I remember getting this. I remember I was pregnant at the time with Jessie, and she's going to be 4 in August. And I thought, do you know what? I'm just going to make a blanket with it. And so I've made a start on it. It's a crochet one, and I'm really enjoying it. I don't tend to buy acrylic now. I don't need to. I've still got quite a bit of it, if I'm honest with you. But for things like blankets for pets, for children, for anyone, my big blanket on the back of my sofa is an acrylic one, and I love it. It washes up lovely, I can tumble it, it's brilliant. And so this is what I've done so far. So it's not a really big blanket, and I'm using a pattern that I've used a few times now, and it is called the 6-Day Kid Blanket. And I'm sure the designer's name is Betty McKnitt. I will put details on the screen, and of course I will leave a link down below, and it's a free pattern on Betty's blog, but you can download for a small fee a PDF one on Ravelry, and again I'll leave a link to it. But it's lovely. So it uses, so it's trebles, so you've got like these treble clusters, which, you know, if you know crochet, this is what you use when you do granny squares. And then you've got some actual trebles in a row here which go into stitches here, and then you need to do like a little decrease there. But it's really enjoyable. You don't need to really concentrate like that. If you can sit and watch the telly. I've been watching the Euros. It's been so much fun. And I did start this. Maybe I started it when we first kicked off on our first game. Can't remember now. And I'm literally, the yarn that I'm using, I don't have the bands, I'm really sorry. But I'm literally doing a block at a time. So I will do it until it ends. I'm not worried so much because it finishes here and I'll just join the next one in. But I'll do it until that ends, and then I've got these other colours here. So I'm gonna, maybe if I hold it like that. Doesn't that yarn look so fun? It's really lovely to work with and to see the colours change. It's really nice. And I'm using a 4.5 hook. I think I've got the pattern here actually. Oh, it's not Betty. Yes, it is Betty. Oh, so Crochet Pattern by Betty McKnit, aka Beth Elliott. And she also has a YouTube channel. And on her YouTube channel, she's got lots and lots of videos about the blanket. There's also a version where if you didn't want to start off with it being like a chevron, you can square it off. She's done fun crochet alongs. Yeah, go over and have a look as well at her channel. That would be a fun one for us to do, wouldn't it? Now we've come to the end of our other knit along. Maybe I'll think, maybe that could be something we could do maybe in the autumn after the summer. So I know lots of people have quite a lot of like make-alongs going at the minute, don't they? So maybe that might be something that you might be interested in doing. Maybe we could do that. Let me know. Other than that, the only other one that I thought would be fun to do is maybe Socktober, or do like a sock along. Let me know, leave a comment. But if I show you the front, the reason why it's got water on it is because I was in the garden and Jessie was in the pool, I think. She was playing in the pool and yeah, it got a bit splashed. But there's the front of the pattern. But it's really lovely, really lovely. I just want to work on it. I want to join the next colour in. I might do that this weekend. So yeah, I can't help it. I just have a weakness for blankets. That shouldn't take long though, should it? Unlike my other blankets that do take a bit longer. Okay, so I think we've covered my current whips that I wanted to chat to you about. I'm still working on my half in half wrap. I've done a little bit, but not enough that I want to show you how much I've done yet. So hopefully in the next episode, I can show you that one. So I'm going to move on to finished objects now, just looking at my notes. And I've got a pair of socks. I've not sewn the ends in, and I've not taken all the stitch markers off yet, but look at this yarn. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. It is a 4-ply fingering, but it feels so plump. I don't know if it's like a BFL base, not sure. So this yarn was very kindly sent to me by my lovely friend Jodie, and we did a sick along. And we did a little sock along, like a little knit along together, and she shared the yarn out, and it's lovely. And I've still got lots of yarn left that I can knit some more socks in. I'd like to do like a little scrappy pair as well, because I still have a little bit of this main yarn left over. I think this was called Snowsuits, and this was the Herbs de Blatt yarn. Sadly, she's not dyeing yarn anymore now, which is a real shame. I can't remember the colour of the cuff and the toe, but doesn't it look lovely? And what I really like about this type of yarn, I just find the stitches look really neat and defined, and they fit beautifully. and I didn't forget. I made sure that I changed to my 2.5 needles. So these are going to be put back for the autumn. They'll be really lovely to wear. So that is finished object number 1. And then my second finished object is in here. Again, I literally finished this. And I'll talk to you about that actually. And this is another Simple Pleasures hat. And this one is for Jessie. So this is the small child's version. And I'm going to put this back for the autumn as well for her. I was going to do it for Christmas, but they don't take that long to make. I'm going to put it back for the autumn because I had to try it on her to make sure it was okay size-wise. I'm not going to put a pom-pom on it. I'm just going to leave it like that. But again, such an enjoyable make. And yarns, I've still got all this left over. Again, that's going to be enough for another hat. How many hats am I going to get out of this? It's so funny. And then I've got this amount left over. I didn't weigh it. I probably should have weighed that actually. So she really likes this yarn, Jessie. And so what I thought, rather than shop my stash this episode, I would use this yarn, this leftovers, and she really wants a pair of socks. So I'm going to knit a pair of socks for her out of this yarn. I might... See, I'm tempted, because of the time of the year, I'm tempted to make them just a little bit bigger. Only a little bit. And maybe they might be a Christmas gift, actually. That is a plan. So, do finished objects. Don't think there's anything else I was going to say about that. So, pop that over there and look at my notes. So, I'm going to move over. I'm going to have a quick sip. And I'm going to move on to Happy Mail. So after the previous episode, I was contacted by two really lovely ladies. I was contacted by Benta. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. And you can find Benta on, she has her own YouTube channel, Arctic Crafts. And she has an Etsy shop, and I think she's on Facebook. I'll have a look in a minute. And she very kindly got in touch to say that she would love to donate a prize. She wasn't sure about how the postage is, if it would arrive in time. And I said, don't worry about it. I, have more knit-alongs planned, so it'd be lovely. I can hold it back. But in actual fact, I went through all the prizes, and I'm actually going to use Benta's prize today when I pull the winners. Well, I've already pulled them, sorry, when I announce them. But let me show you the lovely package that arrived. And in here was 2 skeins of yarn. She very kindly said she put 2 in, one for me and one for the giveaway. She also put in a couple of sachets of tea, and this is Moon Drop Dreams, and it's by Bird and Blend. It says, calling all space cadets, it's dreamy lemon and lavender. Oh yes. It's a rubus tea. Yeah. So I can pop one of them in for the giveaway. And a couple of stitch markers, which I'll show you in a minute. A lovely card. And look at these, some hand knit socks. There you go. Hopefully that's showing up. Instagram, that's where you can find Benta. You can find her on Instagram as well as Arctic Crafts. Right, let me show you the front of this card. Look at this. Jessie had it in her room. She loved it so much. It's called, it says, My Spirit Animal is a Yarnicorn. And it's by the Stationary Geek. Isn't that fab? I hope you can see that. Am I holding it up? Hopefully I've not cut that off. Sadly, I can't see that until I come to edit it. Yes, so look at these hand knit socks. And they fit perfectly. Yeah, Can't believe how well they fit. Got a really pretty pattern at the front, like a lace pattern, and it's also around the back of the leg as well, which is really nice. So thank you so much. I have thanked Bente, so thank you again. And these are the 2 stitch markers. So I decided, can you guess which one I decided to keep hold of? I decided to keep this one. And this sock, so excited to, I'm gonna knit socks with them. But I was really excited when this sock yarn arrived, sorry, because of the base. And so it reminds me very much of this yarn here. So this is on her Poledale sock base, and it's 80-20, so it's 80 Poledale wool and 20 nylon. And it's in the colourway Spectacular, and it really is spectacular. Look at it. Look at all those speckles and colours. Aren't they absolutely divine? Gonna have so much fun. It feels really plump, it feels soft. Sorry, and so the stitch marker that I thought matched the yarn the best was this one, which is like a little cocktail drink, and it's got little coloured discs in it. It's really cute. What I really like about this one is it can be used either as a progress keeper, because it's got the little lobster clasp there, or it's got a little ring there, so you could use it as a stitch marker, which is really clever. And then this beautiful yarn is going to be for the giveaway, and this one's called Chaotic Good, and this is also on the Poledale sock base. And look at these colours, they are gorgeous. You've got greens, you've got purples, you've got like a teal colour, you've got blue, so pretty, you've got orange, you've got all the colours of the rainbow in this beautiful skein. And then the stitch marker, which is going to go along with this one, is this really cute bumblebee. It's really sweet. Hopefully you can see that. And then I will also put in one of the T's as well, we'll go with that. So I'll leave that to one side, and I can put this back in there. I can put that one in with it as well. Lovely. Moving on from that lovely happy mail, I'm going to chat to you now about some more happy mail. And actually, thinking about it now, what was really funny is Bente is from Norway, and also the next happy mail arrived, that was also from Norway, so that was really exciting. So lovely Catherine from Bed of Roses got in touch and said that she would also love to donate a prize for the cowl, and also send some little treats my way. So that was really lovely, thank you. I have thanked Catherine, but I did a little unboxing, so you might have already seen that. I might decide to put that in before the video actually, but I'm going to just quickly show you and chat to you again really quickly about some of the items. So in my lovely package I had this beautiful ceramic cup, which is absolutely gorgeous, and Catherine sells these and some other ceramic items in her shop as well. She also included this beautiful tea. It smells amazing. This is jasmine. I really enjoy drinking like floral teas. I love rose tea. Anything like this I really enjoy, so it's going to be really nice trying that out. And then this really cool pack, which is called Polka Dot Socks, and this is Catherine's kit, and it's got these beautiful yarns in, and I've never tried this yarn before. Dare I pronounce it? So it's superwash. I think it's a sport weight. Did I read that it's a sport weight? It's an 80/20. Is it called Roma? I'm sure I saw that it was sport weight. Yes, it is, or other sport weight yarn. And the pattern is included as well. So I'm going to save this back. Actually, thinking about it, I might put it in my new project bag. I can save that. That is going to be such a treat for the autumn, isn't it? And this is the beautiful bag, which Catherine kindly sent me as well. She said that I could have a little look, and I said how much I loved this one. And this is called Garden Rose, and it's a really generous size. It's got a boxed bottom as well. So that is definitely a good size for a larger project, like a big shawl. It's probably going to fit all of these in. So I think that is what I'm going to use that project bag for now, and it'll make it extra special. And Catherine has lots of other bags, project bags in her shop as well, with some other designs and other fabrics on. So if you love project bags, or you're looking to buy a gift for somebody who likes knitting, crochet, what else can I show you? The necklaces. Let me pop that back in there. So I did do a little video, but I'm just going to hold them up again to show you. Catherine very kindly donated for the cow one of her beautiful knitter's necklaces, but you could use this for crochet. If you do a lot of crochet, it's still would they'll still work on your crochet. If you do like amigurumi or anything like that, and you need to mark the start of your rounds, or if you want to put a little progress keeper on there, if you are crocheting a blanket or anything like that, or a garment. Or if you, I haven't got it with me, but if you have like a diary or a journal and you really enjoy doing things like that, or scrapbooking, and it's got like a little band around it, you could easily take one of these off and use it as a little charm on your journal or your diary. But they're lovely, they're really, really lovely. And again, you can find these in Catherine's shop, and she also has a when you order it, you can also fill out and decide if you want to have like a personalization. So if you want like an initial, or if you want a heart stamped, you can also decide on that. Maybe colors, because there's lots of different versions that you can get as well. So to go along with that is this beautiful project bag. Let me quickly open this one up. Excuse the rustling. And this is going to accompany the necklace as one of the prizes. And this one is called Lilacs, and it's inspired by all the lilacs that are growing, or the lilac that is growing in Catherine's garden. And it's a real big size again. It's a really good size, and it's got the little clasp there for you to put on your stitch markers, and inside you've got a like a plain cotton lining. It's really, really lovely. So what a beautiful prize, absolutely gorgeous. Everyone has been so generous, so thank you so much. Okay, so that's all the knitting chatter over with. I'm gonna announce the winners now of the real fun knit along that we were doing for the Simple Pleasures hat. So if you joined in, thank you so much. And again, thank you to everybody who donated a prize. If you donated a pattern prize or a physical prize, and if you would like to donate a prize for a future knit along or future make along, that would be fantastic. I do have some ideas, yeah, so if you are a yarn dyer, a project bag maker, stitch marker maker, it's a fun title, isn't it? A stitch marker maker. Say that fast. then it'd be great if you want to get in touch. You can leave me an email. Leave me an email? Yeah, drop me an email. That would probably be the best way you can get in touch with me. But it's been so much fun. Every so often I've been popping onto the Ravelry group, reading through, looking at your photos, looking at your yarn choices. And it's been lovely reading your comments. So many of you have gone on to knit more actually. And you've said how enjoyable and how quick it is. It's such a quick pattern. And it comes in so many different sizes. No, I've not sewn in my end yet, but it's a great use of yarn if you've got some mohair in your stash that you're not sure what to do with, and some 4-ply. That's all you need. And it ranges from a baby up to a large adult. And so let's get into it. Let's announce the winners. So where's my thing? Right, first, so what I've done is I've pulled 2 winners from the chatter thread, 2 winners from the Finish Objects thread, and then I've got a handful of winners that I've just picked at random from both of the threads, and that's going to be for the patterns. So first up is this lovely prize, and this is this beautiful project bag, which was made by lovely Jules, So Sweet Violet, and I've teamed it up with this beautiful yarn because I thought together they looked perfect. Try and hold this up like that. And this beautiful yarn was donated by Stevie of Created Yarn Co. And it's actually a set for you to make a Simple Pleasures hat. But of course you could do whatever you wanted with it. But isn't it beautiful? And then I've got some stitch markers here from Camilla from Cami Jo Knits. I thought that would be a really nice little addition. So the winner of this lovely prize is Mrs. Robinson Knits. I will put the winners I will put up on the screen because it's probably easier that way, just in case any of the names are tricky to pronounce. And I'm sure that's Claire. And Claire was knitting the yarn that she picked. I can't remember the name of the yarn, but it was a really beautiful duck egg blue, really, really lovely. And yeah, so you are the lucky winner of that prize there. Okay, so next up is this lovely prize, and this project bag here was sent to me by the lovely Camilla, who is Cami Jo Knits. Here's Camilla's card there, and she also has a YouTube channel and a website where she sells her project bags, her stitch markers, patterns. She's recently, she might be releasing that today. She's got a new shawl pattern which is coming out. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Let me move my coffee out of the way. And so I've teamed up with this project bag. You've got this gorgeous yarn, which was sent to me by my lovely friend Suzanne, who's Green Lambkin Yarn. And again, she's put together like a little kit there for you to make a Simple Pleasures hat. And she's put Over the Rainbow. So this is her colourway Over the Rainbow, and this is on Sparkle Sock. She comes up with like the best names ever for her colourways, and this one's called, and this is on her Fuzzy Lace base, and this is called Fluffy Clouds. And this is a Suri alpaca base. It is so soft, it's beautiful. And to go along with that, there's a little project marker and some tea, and then these stitch markers here, which Camilla sent along with the project bag, will also be included. So the winner of this beautiful prize is Lisa Kingston Cole. Again, I'll put it up on the screen. And I'm almost sure that you were making yours in a variegated yarn. It was greys, blacks, white, and then I think it was like a kid silk haze mohair, like a grey one, really pretty. So you are the lucky winner of that prize. Okay, so Now I'm going to go on to the finished objects now, and I've teamed up this beautiful project bag, which I did show on the previous episode, and this one is made by lovely Angie, who is the Urban Stitcher. And you can find Angie on Instagram, and also she has her website as well. I'll put links down below. And I thought, with that being such a beautiful, fun, summery project bag, that this yarn would be perfect with it. So I'm going to pair them up together, and then I've also popped in a packet of Camilla's stitch markers to go with them as well. So from the finished objects thread, the winner of this lovely prize is Fairy Glade, and that's Davina. I hope I've said that correctly. Again, I'll pop it up on the screen. She made a beautiful Simple Pleasures hat in I think it was a dandelion and dogwood yarn, the mohair she used with it, I think, was a kid's silk haze, and it was a real beautiful, like, gold colour. Stunning, absolutely stunning. So you are the lucky winner of that prize. So the last prize is this beautiful lilac project bag and the beautiful knitter's necklace by Catherine of Bed of Roses. And the winner of this lovely prize is Mary. And Mary's Ravelry is Mary McDaid. I think I said that right. And you are the lucky winner of this one. Mary's Simple Pleasures hat was like a real pale cream colour. It was really, really pretty, really lovely. So you're the lucky winner of that one. I'm going to announce the winners now of the patterns that were very kindly donated for the cow. And the pattern first is by Laura, who is West Beach Knits, and she kindly donated her Sandy Point hat and mitts. And the lucky winner is Anna, who is, again, I'll pop it on the screen. Her Ravelry, is ERBAN, and she knitted a really pretty, her Simple Pleasures hat it reminded me of spring colours, real fresh spring colours, really pretty. So you're the lucky winner of that pattern. And Camilla from Cami Jo Knits kindly said that she would donate a couple of patterns, and the winner of that is, or those patterns, you get to pick them, is Luann. And I really loved Luann's hat. She used a stripy mohair. It was really interesting to see how the mohair knitted and how it changed how the yarn looked. It looked really, the effect was brilliant. And Luann's Ravelry is Textile Grad. I'll pop that one on the screen. Next up, another donation by Kylie, who is Home on 15 Acres, and she very kindly donated some prizes, some patterns, and she said that we both thought it'd be fun for whoever is the winner, they can pick their own pattern. And so the winner is Adriana, who is Poolside, and Adriana actually knitted 2 hats. She knitted, her first one, again, was a stunning duck egg blue colour. It was absolutely beautiful. I want to say the yarn might have been Madeline Tosh. I may have that wrong. But I loved looking on and seeing all of Adriana's posts, because she posted a picture of her beautiful cat, who is also called Molly. I've got my Molly cat, but she's fast asleep upstairs. And she is such a beautiful cat. I want to say she's Siamese. Let me know, have I got that right? She's stunning. So you're the lucky winner of the of those patterns you get to pick. And then next up, Hannah from Yarnia Designs very kindly donated her Festive Cheer Cow, which is a fantastic pattern for using it if you've got an advent. If you might have had an advent from a previous year, or you might be getting an advent this year. It could be the pattern that you want to use, or you want to use some scraps of yarn up. It's fantastic for that. And so the winner of that one is Carmen, who is, and I am going to spell this, AKMTNNYMPH. I think that's right. And Carmen actually went on to knit 2 hats. She might even be on her 3rd. And she used really beautiful, it was like a magenta, purpley pink. It was gorgeous, really, really beautiful colours. So you're the winner of the Festive Cheer Cow. And then last but not least, lovely Bex, who has her own podcast, Bex Creates, very kindly donated her Liberty Lace Socks pattern, beautiful pattern. And the winner is Irene, who is Irene Cat 11. And Irene also went on to knit 2 hats. But her first one was, the yarn was so bright and summery and cheerful, and it was by La Bien-Aimée. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. And you're the lucky winner of the Liberty Lace Socks. So if you are a lucky winner of any of the patterns, if you, again, drop me an email, and then we'll work out the best way of getting the patterns sent over to you. And that's it. So again, thank you so much if you joined in. It was so much fun. Let me know if you've got any thoughts on another make along. I know I suggested the blanket for the autumn, or socks. Blanket or socks. They're the 2 options. Let me know what you think. So I thought I was done, but I've just turned over my notes and I've got just a little bit left, and it's just about books and TV. So I finished listening to The Whisper Man, which is by Alex North, and it was really good. It was like a thriller, crime, stroke style genre book, and it got better towards the end, but it was really good, really good. Really enjoyed listening to that one. And then I've now started listening to, after a recommendation from my friend Nikki, I'm listening to The Happiness Project, which is by, I want to say Gretchen Rubin. Seagulls. If I've said that wrong, I'll pop it up on the screen. And I'm halfway through at the minute. It is fantastic. So many things that she's chatting about that I can relate to. Really enjoying it. So much so that I then went on to download her other books as well. Let me know what you're reading, what you're enjoying to read. And I noticed that a few of you started commenting in the book chatter thread on our Ravelry group, which was really lovely. TV, I've literally got written down The Euros and Handmaid's Tale. So here in the UK, series 4 finally started. I think there's only been 2 episodes so far, and I've got written there next to it, not sure. Don't know at the minute if I'm really enjoying it as much, or maybe I got myself so excited about it that the 2 episodes that I've seen at the minute, I'm just not really sure where the story's going to go with it. If you're watching it, let me know. Or you might be in America, in which case you're well ahead. But don't tell me any spoilers, but just say to me what you think. If you think that you thought the same, or you might be really enjoying it, or you might say no, but it gets really good. At the minute, I'm not sure, but of course I'll still watch it, and that's it. That is it. So hopefully, what do you reckon? Do you reckon it's under an hour? That would be good, wouldn't it? I've just realised I didn't show you something. That always happens, doesn't it? So when I was chatting to you earlier about the blanket, did I show you this? This was a version that I made when I was pregnant with Jessie, and it was for her Moses basket, and it's made out of cotton, and this is the 6-day kid blanket. Yeah, that's right. And it just goes to show you can make it in different, you don't need to use acrylic, use hand-dyed yarn, acrylic, it could be cotton, and so yeah, I made this one, and it's such a lovely make. You can see how different it looks when you use a different like a different fibre. Really interesting, isn't it? So let me know what you think. It's been really lovely spending some time with you. showing you the projects, obviously announcing the winners. It's been really lovely. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe, all of those things. That would be really good, and thank you. And I'm wishing you a wonderful day, whatever you have planned for the rest of your day or evening, and take care, and I will see you soon.